Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. It really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop and I don't mind. Like anybody, I'd like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. He's allowed me to go up to the mountaintop and I've looked over. And I've seen the promised land. Now, I may not get there with you, but I want you to know that we as a people will get to the promised land. And so I'm happy. I'm not worried about anything, and neither am I fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. But every now and then, I guess we all think realistically about that day. We will be victimized with what is life's final common denominator. That thing we call death. And every now and then I think of my own death and I think of my own funeral. Don't think of it in a morbid sense. But every now and then I ask myself, what is it that I won't say it, and I leave the words with you. If any of you are around when I have to meet that day, I don't want a long funeral. If you got somebody to deliver the eulogy, ask him not to talk too long. Tell him not to mention that I have the Nobel Peace Prize. That isn't important. Tell him not to mention that I have 300 or 400 other awards. That isn't important. Please ask him not to mention where I went to school. But I'd like somebody to say on that day that Martin Luther King Jr. tried to give his life serving others. Now I want you to be able to say that day that I did try in my life to feed those who were hungry. I want you to be able to say that I did try in my life to clothe those who were naked. Now I tried to be right on the war questions. Yes, if you want to say that I was a drum major, say that I was a drum major for justice. Say that I was a drum major for peace. Say that I was a drum major for righteousness. And all the other shallow things will not matter. I won't have any money to leave behind. I won't have the fine and luxurious things in life to leave behind. But I just want to leave a committed life behind, and that's all I want to say. If I can help somebody, as I pass along, if I can cheer him with a word or with a song, if I can show somebody he is traveling wrong, then my living will not be in vain. If I can do my duty as a Christian, or if I can bring salvation to a world once lost, if I can spread the message as the Master taught, then my living will not be in vain. There is something that I want to say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and the frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream. Now I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama with this governor's lips, dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, right there little black boys and girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and girls, walk together as sisters and brothers. I have a dream. Now I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places made plain, and the crooked places made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South, and with this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountains of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, and to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we would be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee, sweet land of liberty, I sing. Land where my father died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside let freedom reign. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom reign from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom reign from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom reign from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom reign from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom reign from Stone Mountains of Georgia, from Lookout Mountains of Tennessee, from every mountainside. Let freedom reign, and when this happens, when we let freedom reign from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of that old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last.